The City of Champions, Las Vegas. Tonight marks the beginning of another championship run. The home opener for the UNLV Lady Rebels hosting the Washington State Cougars. Welcome inside the Pavilion. Wyatt, Touchet, and Ricky Lust here on the call. Heading into tonight, the UNLV Lady Rebels are preseason favorites in the Mountain West, getting 19 first place votes, and they are looking to continue what they have built under the last 5 seasons under head coach Lindy LaRocque.
Yes, it's going to be a fun, exciting, thrilling year to watch the Lady Rebs. Hopefully they can go back to back to back to back in the Mountain West. To start off the year, they've got 5 home games out of their first 7, so it's going to be a lot of fun being here in the Pavilion.
Currently, they are the 4-time defending Mountain West regular season champions, and tonight begins that journey. They have 5 returners, 2 of which, one of them is the starter, Aaliyah Alexander from last season, and also the Mountain West Freshman of the Year, but then also the 6th Man of the Year as well in Roland. What do you see from those 2 tonight?
Yeah, Aaliyah's going to be a big contributor to this team. The grad student from Federal Way, Washington. She's going to be the big contributor. The other person, Meadow Rowland, the 6th Man of the Year. She's also going to be a big contributor for this team. The 6'2" redshirt sophomore. They're both going to need to step up big for this team.
The redshirt sophomore from Fresno, California, put up 10 points and almost 6 rebounds last season as the 6th Player of the Year and Mountain West Freshman of the Year. And now taking a look at some of the newcomers. They have 9 of them coming in, 3 of them being freshmen, 6 others being transfers. Who are some of the names that come to mind that when listeners are coming in, they need to be knowing going into this season?
We saw some really good minutes from Destiny Brown. The senior forward, 6'4", she's going to be the big man of this group. She's going to need to be aggressive on offense and defense, grabbing those boards, putting those pickbacks up, and going to need to be the key contributor on the paint, in the paint.
And let's flip to the other side. The Washington State Cougars, coached by legendary Cammie Etheridge. Their last game on Monday was their first loss of the season. They lost 87-85 to Idaho, but a lot to gather from that game. Their top scorer, Eleanor Villa, had an incredible game, 24 points, matched her career high, and 10 field goals. Set her career high. She had an explosive game. She's looking to repeat that here tonight.
Yeah, that first career high was against Gonzaga. She's going to be a real piece for them this season. Being a junior, she's going to want to step up her game a little bit and hopefully, make a good push for this team.
Villa, the junior, is 33 threes away from being on the all-time list, top 10 for the Cougars. Now as we take a look at the starting lineups for both sides, Villa Eleanor, Mackenzie Chatfield, Charlotte Abraham, Tanja Valenchich, and Alex Colville. And for the Lady Rebels, Tegan Colvin, Jasmine Lott, Aaliyah Alexander, Shelby Brown, and Meadow Rowland.
Yes, Tegan Colvin's going to be the probably main ball handler of the group tonight, the former ESPN Top 100 recruit and Max Preps Player of the Year. Played 25 games for the Lady Rebs last year. It's going to be fun to watch her hoop again.
Here we go. Tip-off is underway, and the Cougars win the tip. Bringing the ball up for the Cougars, Villa gets the ball over to Valenchich. Valenchich looking for the handoff down low. Colville driving right side off the glass and in to start for the Cougars.
Yeah, she's going to be the big person for the Washington State Cougars today, the 6'6" center. She's going to be a real fun piece to have for them.
The junior from Montana striking first for the Cougars. They lead 2-0 early here, 30 seconds to go, or 30 seconds down rather. Now Brown over to Rowland off the left wing, driving, middle, floater, good.
Good little mix match there. Rowland a little bit more shifty than Colvin.
Now Villa off the left side, handling the ball, now outside to Valenchich, right wing, down low, Colville, missed shot, rebound by Colvin.
Great boxing out there by Tegan. It's what we're going to need to see from everybody.
Coast to coast, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Valancic. Now Villa in transition. Loses the ball out of bounds, and it'll be UNLV ball.
Great transition defense there from the last play. It's going to be Rebels possession now.
Villa in their loss to Idaho. Turned the ball over 22 times as the team. They are looking to clean that up here tonight. Alexander for three. No good off the right side. Tipped out of bounds by Brown. It'll be Washington State ball.
Great hustle there by Shelby Brown. The girls are going to need to hustle all season long.
Full court press here from the Lady Rebels, trying to get more than 21 turnovers forced tonight on the Cougars. Via directing traffic here. Koval at the top of the key. Going for the dribble handoff. Backdoor intended pass for Chatfield, but does not connect, and it's another turnover here, the second one of the night through
Defense
2 minutes.
showing up early in the first quarter. It's amazing to see that.
Just about 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Tied ball game at 2. Colvin to Brown on the left elbow. Looking to pass. Hand off to Alexander. Driving left side. And fouled on the shot. She will go line to shoot 2. And that's Chatfield's first personal.
Great drive there by Brown. Was it Brown? No, it was Aaliyah, one of the key contributors. Hopefully she can make these 2 extra shots and get the go-ahead lead for the Rebs for hopefully 4-2.
Alexander's first free throw of the season is good. Last season, 75.4% from the line. And she awaits for the second free throw here.
Yeah, started all 34 games last year for the Rebs. Averaged 10, 3, and with 29 minutes per game.
Alexander knocks down both free throws. The Lady Rebels have the lead for the first time tonight, 4-2, with 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And the Cougars are able to break that press from this UNLV defense. Abraham finds Valancic. Back out to Abraham on the right wing. 12 on the shot clock. Kick out corner 3. Valancic. No good. Rebound Colville. Backing down. Stolen by Brown. Going the other direction in transition. 4-on-3 here. Brown driving. Floater. No good. Rebound Rowland. Keeps her foot down on the ground. Pivots and puts it up and in.
Brown showing how important she is to this team early on.
Score 6-2 with 7:19 here in the first quarter. Abraham on the offensive side for the Cougars. Now Villa on the right wing. Looking down low for Colville, but now will take the screen off the left side, guarded by Lott. The jumper is good from the nail. Pushing the pace, Alexander right side. Spinning, double teamed. Throws the ball away. Turnover, Valancic in transition, one-on-one. Hands off. No good. Great defense there by Colvin. And a whistle blown here by the referee, and it'll be a foul on Washington State.
What a defensive possession on that 2v1 down court with Teagan. Awesome poise there at the end, getting the Cougs to miss that easy, pretty easy shot, but just great overall defense.
3 turnovers for Washington State. Lindy LaRock had said Teagan is a highly recruited guard that chose us over some quality programs, and she had added her thrill to competitiveness, leadership, and her basketball IQ to the team, and we saw it there on the defensive end in transition. Lott from the left elbow is good. UNLV leads 8-4 here with 6.5 minutes to go in the first. Chatfield over to Villa, and an offensive foul on Washington. That is going to be on Colville, her first personal.
Overall, great defense and offense possessions here in the first quarter. It's still early, but it's looking pretty good for the Lady Rebs.
Mariah Elohim comes into the game, the senior transfer from Fresno State. She skips it over to Lott, almost intercepted there. Now on the left wing, rolling, driving left side, spins back around, going towards the middle, loses the ball, hands it off to Lott with 15 on the shot clock, driving right side. Lott blocked by Colville, sends that one out of bounds. Colville has 116 career blocks, and she is 7th all-time in program history.
Yeah, that's going to be the big issue for them tonight. She's 6'6", so driving to the paint, getting those layups is going to be pretty hard.
10 on the shot clock. Elohim in the corner now to Roland, looking for the handoff to Lott. Gets it. 6 on the shot clock from the top of the key. No good off the right side and out of bounds.
Needed to get a shot off quick before that violation happens. Good shot decision there, just didn't quite get it in.
Scores 8-4 with just under 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Villa bringing the ball up, guarded by Lott. Driving right side, contact, and one! Villa earlier this week on Monday put up 24 and is making her presence known early here in the first.
We'll take that foul. We got to be aggressive. We're still up, but not for long.
Back for the Lady Rebels, Aaliyah Alexander.
Aaliyah Alexander coming in for Jasmine Lott.
At the line for the Cougars, Eleanor Villa, shooting 1 shot.
And Villa going to the line to try to convert the and one here. And she converts for the three-point play. UNLV leads 8-7 with 5:40 to go in the first.
Villa, one of the many international players on the Cougs this season.
Colvin driving left side. Roland now. Pump fakes, driving to the left, blocked and tipped out of bounds. And UNLV will maintain possession with 13 on the shot clock.
We're going to need our bigger forwards and centers driving to the paint tonight onto Colville and hopefully getting those extra little fouls.
Colvin passes the ball to Elohim, but not until a foul called on the offensive side on Destiny Brown, the senior transfer from Alcorn State. Her first personal. And now checking in for the Cougars is Keandra Kuritz. Kuritz for Tanja Valenchich. Full court press, broken easily here by Chatfield, bringing the ball up just off the right side. And gets it over to Villa. Now to left wing to Kuritz. Down the baseline is Abraham backing down Alexander. The left shot, no good. Rebound Colville, and a major travel. It's going to go the other way. Another turnover here for the Cougars early.
I like how we are starting that full court press early in the exhibition. That's what our issue was. SNU was full courting us, and we weren't being able to get the ball down quick enough. We're doing the same here for the Cougars, and I'm liking it a lot.
A lot of pressure applied early. The Lady Rebels lead 8-7 with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Don't go anywhere. More action here on Rebel Sports Net. Welcome back inside the Pavilion. Wyatt Touchet and Ricky Luss here. The Lady Rebels lead 8-7 with 5 remaining in the first quarter. Taking a look at the Washington State Cougars led by Cammie Etheridge, the legendary player regarded as one of the greatest of all times. And if you don't know about her, she's one of the greatest, the 2002 Women's Basketball Hall of Famer and a 1988 Olympic gold medalist, and just to mention an All-American at the University of Texas in Austin. She is 1 win away from her 200th career win as a head coach. And it starts here tonight as they trail by 1. Colvin bringing the ball up for the Lady Rebels. 20 on the shot clock, setting up this offense here in Texas formation. Out of the Texas set is Brown, holding the ball, looking to hand off to Elohim. Nope, now to Alexander. Off the right side, 10 on the shot clock. Contact, no good, but is fouled.
Yeah, we need to take advantage of these minutes that Colville is out. They've got Malia Rudd-in 6'2" compared to Colville's 6'6". So hopefully we can take some advantage of that, get into the paint, attract those fouls, get extra points.
Foul there on Malia Rude. Alexander 2 for 2 earlier so far, and now 3 for 3 as she makes the first one here. Rude in the game against Idaho on Monday, 9 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 personal fouls. She already has 1 here so far. As Alexander knocks down both free throws, and the Lady Rebels lead 10-7. 4.5 minutes to go. Cougars break the press, and it's Villa at the top here, commanding this offense. Now 2-3 zone from the Lady Rebels, trying to disrupt the entry pass down low. Villa outside of Abraham, down to the baseline is Chatfield, tipped out of bounds, and it will stay here for Washington State with 6 seconds on the shot clock.
We've seen a lot of success with this 2-3 zone for the Rebs. They're able to get the ball to the corners and trap it and get a turnover.
4:14 remaining, 6 on the shot clock. Villa up top, guarded by 2. On the right side, Kuritz for 3. No good off the backboard. Rebounded officially by Colvin, going the other way. 4 on 3. Left side, driving, gets contact, and it's tipped out of bounds by Chatfield. It is UNLV ball.
Love the speed of that possession. We're going to need to get down fast the rest of the game.
And coming into the game for the first time tonight, Destiny Leo, a huge transfer for the Lady Rebels, the graduate student from Cleveland State, a marksman. And Elohim from the baseline swishes that one to give the Lady Rebels a 5-point lead with less than 4 minutes to go. Now with less than 4 minutes to go, Lady Rebels lead 12-7. Villa off the screen from Rude. Left-handed floater, up and in. The right side, Alexander bringing the ball up, swings it over to Roland at the top of the key, looking for the handoff, and is fouled. The foul is called on Roland for an illegal screen opening up on the defender, and it's going the other way for Washington State.
Looks like she heavily disagrees with that call there. I mean, I would too if it was on myself.
And it looked like from up here that it was a foul for her, but they called it against her.
Exactly. We were all confused.
Villa on the wing for 3. No good. Rebound Elohim going the other way. In transition now, Elohim looking to make something happen. Crossover, spinning. Some contact, but no good. Rebound going the other way is Chatfield. Now Villa skips it over to Abraham off the left side. Step back 3, no good, hits nothing.
Again, our defense is killing them right now.
Welcome back to the Lady Rebels, Shelby Brown and Jasmine Lott.
Shelby Brown coming in for Elohim. And Jasmine Lott coming in for Roland. On the court for the Lady Rebels is Destiny Brown and Shelby Brown. Destiny Leo, Jasmine Lott, and Aaliyah Alexander. Shelby Brown on the right elbow. Hit, loses the ball. Going the other way is Villa. Villa out to the left side. Abraham for 3. Buries it.
I like our aggressiveness on offense. We need to slow it down a little bit, pass the ball around, get the easy open shot.
The Washington State defense capitalizes off the turnover and ties it at 12 with 2:15 remaining in the first. Lott drives and is fouled on the drive on the ground by Kuritz.
Fouling Keandre Kuritz, her first.
It's Kuritz's first personal. And coming in for Abraham is Alcina. And Washington With too many fouls now, Lott will go to the line and shoot a one. Well, shooting 2.
Shots.
Lott for her first free throw makes that one. As we take a look at Lott, she redshirted last season from a season-ending injury from the year before in her sophomore year. So this is the first time we get to see her in a lengthy period of time. Her second free throw, up and in. The tenacious defender knocking down 2 free throws there, giving the Lady Rebels the lead. 14-12 with 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Chatfield off the screen from Rude, but Rude was a little too physical and was given an offensive foul, her second personal.
Yeah, going back on Lott, Coach LaRock highlights her versatility and athleticism at her guard position. Key player for the Rebs.
Less than 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Aaliyah Alexander on the left wing, now over to Lott. Looking for Destiny Leo. She drives instead, right side, blocked by Rude. That one goes out of bounds, and there's 14 seconds remaining for the Lady Rebs.
Great drive there, great shot decision, just barely deflected.
Coming into the game for the Cougars is Colville for Rude. And so now on the court for the Cougars, Villa, Chatfield, Alcina, Kuritz, and Colville. Lott gets the entry pass into Alexander. 12 on the shot clock. She loses her dribble. Tries to set something up late. And the shot good by Alexander.
Yeah, taking the pressure on her own, driving to the paint, getting that shot. What a great possession from the Lady Rebels as Washington takes it back down the other side of the court.
15 on the shot clock. Kuritz drives, loses the handle, gets it back, pump fake, kicks it out. Chatfield on the wing, 8 on the shot clock. Denies a screen. Alcina ticking, off the glass, no, rebounded by Destiny Brown. She turns it over to Chatfield. Chatfield down low, now turns it over to Brown.
Great poise there in that whole possession, a little chaotic, but we got the job done, holding Washington State back from getting the points.
40 seconds on the game clock and 15 on the shot clock. Quick 2-for-1 opportunity here, no good by Shelby Brown, and it's rebounded by Chatfield. Alcina on the right wing. 4 seconds between the shot clock and game clock, and an offensive foul by Kuritz. And it's going the other direction.
Yeah, we're going to need to capitalize on these opportunities that we're getting from our defense. Hopefully, being able to go down the other side, get some easy points, go up big, hopefully, in these next 16 seconds right before the next quarter.
With 10 seconds on the game clock, Colvin bringing the ball up, holding it for the last shot. UNLV leads 16-12. Destiny Leo from 3, step back, no good, air ball, and that ball goes out of bounds to end the first quarter. UNLV leads 16-12 here from the Pavilion. You're listening to Lady Rebel Basketball on Rebel Sports Net. Welcome back inside the Pavilion. The Lady Rebels lead after 10 minutes, 16-12 over the Washington State Cougars. Here at the broadcast table, Wyatt, Touchet, and Ricky Lust here on the call. One of the biggest moments that we've seen so far in this game have been the 8 turnovers by the Washington State Cougars. Their last game, the home opener for them on Monday against Idaho, they turned the ball over 21 times, and it's given UNLV 8 points off those turnovers here so far.
Yeah, that's going to be one of the big reasons we'll be able to stay ahead of them tonight, getting those extra points off the turnovers.
Fresh in the second quarter for the Lady Rebels. Down low, rolling. Contact no good. Loose ball on the ground. And it's picked up by the Cougars. Villa in transition here. Settles it down. And UNLV in man-to-man as they were in 2-3 zone earlier. Now in the corner, Kuritz passes it to Colville. No good. Jumper from 20 feet out.
Yeah, it seemed like Washington got adjusted to that 2-3 zone. Got to keep them off guard, go back to man, hopefully get something going.
Shelby Brown, Euro step. What a step through. And puts it in off the glass.
What a drive. That was beautiful. Wish I could do that.
She's on the left block there. Some pivots. Villa backdoor and in on Colvin. And the quick answer there by the Cougars. Now a quick pass up ahead to Lott on the right wing. Gets it over to Shelby Brown. On the court for the Lady Rebels, Colvin, Elohim, Brown, Lott, and Rowland. And for the Cougars, Haziri, Villa, Alcina, Kuritz, and Colville. Brown drives left side off the rim and no good.
Trying to do that step through again. Unfortunately, this time not being able to get it done. But came down to the court fast, ready to play defense.
Villa off the screen from Kuritz. She shoots it from the free throw line. No good. Rebound by Rowland, the reigning 6th player of the year. Rowland, pump fakes, drives left, looking for the handoff to Lott. Now has to get it over to Shelby Brown. Brown over to Lott. Deep three. Buries it.
Lott, she is going to be a key offensive contributor for the Rebs with her ability to shoot the ball and drive.
Jasmine Lott, a great versatile two-way player. Villa now, 15-foot jumper, good from the right side. Score is now 21-16 with 7:40 to go here in the second quarter. Colvin loses the ball and it taps off the referee, and she was inbounds. Colvin gets it back, but Coach Etheridge is livid there on the sideline. 15 on the shot clock now for UNLV. Brown, handoff. Attempt to Lott. Passes it. Stolen by Villa, going the other way.
Just some minor mistakes on the Lady Rebs side here early this quarter.
Now Villa on the left wing. 20 on the shot clock. Backs up and sets up this offense for the Cougars. Double screen. Villa to the left side. 12 on the shot clock. Alcina on the right wing now. Looking down low to Colville. 8 on the shot clock, has to make something happen. Tipped by Elohim and stolen by Brown.
Trapping the offensive player on the sides, getting that two-man on her, and getting the turnover, hopefully turning it into a point here.
And Lott fouled here off the floater, and it's going to go against number 15, Kuritz, her 3rd personal in the second quarter, and she's going to have to sit out because she is now in foul trouble.
Yeah, Court's one of, again, many over the pond players for the Cougars.
At the line, number 10,
Destiny Brown comes in for Shelby Brown. And now coming in for the Cougars is number 10, Charlotte Abraham for Kuritz.
Yeah, Abraham was part of the all-freshman team last year for their conference. She averaged 5 points, 2 rebounds in the 32 games, where she started 6 of those. So she'll be a great player for them.
My apologies, partner. Valancic now comes in for Alcina. And Lott makes her first free throw of 2 here at the line, making it 3-3 on the night so far. With 6:45 to go here in the second quarter. Lott's fourth free throw on the night is good. 4 for 4 from the line. And the Lady Rebels lead 23-16.
Lott's career high, 14 points versus Utah State. She's already almost over halfway to that tonight, and it's not even halftime.
She has 9 on the night. And coming in for Lott is Aaliyah Alexander. 6:40 to go here. Lady Rebels lead by 7, their biggest lead of the night. Villa at the top of the key. Swings it over to Valancic. Now Haziri almost loses the ball. Villa now looking, swings it over, right side for 3, splash! Charlotte Abraham from deep buries that one with 6 points now on the night. Down low, Rowland, hit as she shoots it, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. The foul is on Abraham for a little hip check down low.
A little bit of a late call there. I was kind of confused there. Thought we were going to hear a lot sooner, but still got it. Still going to the line. Still shooting those 2 extra points.
Rowland going to the line to shoot 2. Last season, 65.8% from the line. She's looking to improve that here this season as a key contributor to this offense as she makes the first free throw.
Yeah, season high last year, 24 points versus a conference not contender, but another conference play of San Jose State University.
Makes both of those. 2 for 2 from the line tonight for Rowland. She has 6 points and 2 rebounds. Score is now 25-19 with 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Haziri for 3. No good, in and out. Rebound by Rowland, going the other way. In transition, coast to coast. Backing down, Valancic, and will pull it back out. Now hand off to Elohim. Off the screen from Rowland to the right. 3-pointer, no good off the back iron. Rebound, Abraham. Villa in transition, wide open lane to the right side. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Rowland, her 4th of the evening.
Yes. Transition down the offense very well. Set up the play, get a shot.
Aaliyah Alexander, the intended pass, and she luckily comes down with it. Destiny Brown threw it in harm's way, but it's not a turnover. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Alexander on the left side rejects the screen from Brown, driving right side, blocked by Colville. And Villa in transition. In the corner now, Valancic looking, guarded by Rowland and fouled. And that'll be Rowland's 2nd personal of the night.
Again, Colville is going to be a problem for this Lady Rebels.
Timeout on the floor.
And a quick timeout on the floor, so we're going to step aside here. UNLV leads 25-19 with less than 5 minutes to go in the first half. You're listening to Lady Rebel Basketball here on Rebel Sports Net. UNLV leads 25-19 over the Washington State Cougars. The Lady Rebels up here with 5 minutes to go in the first half. And one of the highlights for the Cougars has been Alex Colville on the defensive side. 3 blocks. She currently sits 7th all-time in program history, and she has 3 blocks here tonight, showing her presence low down in the paint.
Yeah, by the time, if she stays with the program, by the time she graduates, she might be up there 2, 3, maybe even 1 with career blocks with how she's playing if she continues to play like this.
And a player that we didn't see all of last season and a little bit of her sophomore year due to season-ending injury is making her impact here known. Jasmine Lott with 9 points on the night, leading the Lady Rebels in scoring.
Need her two-way playing a lot tonight.
Haziri in the corner, splash! Brings this game within 3 with 4:50 remaining in the second quarter. Destiny Brown, pass and screen to Alexander, driving right side, pump fakes, fade away, does not go in, but rebound Brown, she misses. Colvin with the putback, and she's fouled and hit hard. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Looked like trying to play that pick and roll with Destiny Brown, but Phillip too quick there, already getting in the passing lane. So they had to force the shot, but got the foul call. So
Shelby Brown and Jasmine Lott coming in for Mariah Elohim and Meadow Rowland. And at the line, shooting 2 free throws for the Lady Rebels is Tegan Colvin, and she misses the first there off the back iron. Lady Rebels lead 25-22 with 4:37 remaining. And Colvin misses both. Now Haziri bringing the ball up, guarded by Colvin. Hands it off to Villa now. Villa directing traffic. Abraham now back to Villa. Down low to Colville, backing down Brown. Step through left side, no good. Tipped up in the air, rebounded Valancic, and they extend this possession. Resetting the clock to 20. Villa pulls it back out. Colville now on the right elbow, driving left side, and a travel call, and a turnover here for the Cougars.
Yeah, Destiny Brown coming in clutch there defensively for the Lady Rebs, being able to get that stop, get the ball back on their side.
25-22, 4 minutes to go remaining in the first half. And the Lady Rebels are in a scoring drought in the last 2.5 minutes here. On the right elbow is Brown, and an offensive foul by Alexander, trying to break free from Abraham, but will not do so without committing her first personal of the night. .350 to go here in the first half. Villa bringing the ball up, guarded by Lott. And Villa tries to get off the screen from Colville, but Colville fouls Lott on the screen, and that's going to be her second personal on the evening. .25-22, 3:40 to go in this first half. And the Lady Rebels have missed their last 4 field goal attempts. Trying to get something here on this possession. Alexander to Shelby Brown. Looking, passes it over to Jasmine Lott. Off the screen from Brown to the left side. 20-footer, no good. Rebound Brown. She steps out of bounds on the rebound, trying to stay in, but unable to. And that's going to be a turnover there for UNLV.
Great shot decision there by Jasmine Lott. The quick pull-up 20-footer, unfortunately not falling, but the decision, the great looks are there.
Lady Rebels are 1 of 7 in their last few field goal attempts here. Haziri pump fake, left side, tries to pull up, unable to. Down low, Abraham, Dirk fade, and it's in. A 1-point game here with less than 3 minutes to go in the first half.
I had a feeling this was going to be a shootout here. A big, close game for both teams.
Abraham with 8 points on the night. Lott on the offensive end trying to drive, brings it back out and kicks it over to Brown. Brown now to Alexander off the screen. Alexander open for 3. No good, misses short. Colvin now gets it back outside a lot off the rebound from Shelby Brown. Destiny Brown. Destiny Brown sets the screen for Lott. Twice now. Lott from the nail. Makes that one.
Great.
She has 11.
Great offensive rebound by Tegan there. Only a sophomore, but getting these big minutes because LaRock loves her basketball IQ. She praises her on that.
And Lott ends the 3 minutes and 47 seconds scoring drought here with less than 2 minutes to go in the half. UNLV leads 27-24. Valancic for three, buries it, and it's a tie ball game with a minute 50 left. Colvin on the right wing, now over to Brown. Gets it to Alexander, has some space, he's gonna pull it from deep. No good, in and out. Rebound Shelby Brown, and gives it to Alexander. And from the sideline, Coach LaRock is trying to get a play going here with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Lott over to Alexander on the right wing. Driving with 5 on the clock. Ball loose. Destiny Brown and one.
Using Destiny Brown's size there on Coville. Third personal foul. Great possession there by the Lady Rebs.
So now 2 Cougars in foul trouble here with 3. Alex Colville and Keandra Kuritz going to line, shooting 1 shot is Destiny Brown looking to convert the N1. Shots up, and it spins out, unable to convert the N1. So UNLV leads 29-27 with a minute 10 remaining. Brown in the passing lane, tips it out of bounds. Great hustle there by Shelby Brown.
Again, great defense all game so far for both sides.
Haziri, the inbound pass, entry pass. Abraham step back 3, no good. Rebound Destiny Brown, outlet pass to Colvin in transition. Little hesitation, now down low to Shelby Brown, step through and is fouled on the shot, late whistle. And she's going to go to line and shoot 2.
I love how we are attacking the rim here, getting these foul calls.
Shelby Brown at the line shooting 2 shots.
Shelby Brown shooting her first 2 free throws of the evening. Last season she averaged 68.4% from the line. Let's see how she fares here tonight.
I have a feeling these free throws are going to be a key contributor of this game.
And as you say that, partner, she makes the first one to give UNLV the lead by 3 with 46.5 seconds remaining in the first half. Brown goes to the line and makes both. And full court pressure here for Lott, guarding Villa. Gets the screen from Abraham, levels Lott to the hardwood, able to capitalize. Valancic, right-handed layup. 30 seconds remaining. 25 on the shot clock. And about 3 seconds between shot and game clock here, as Colvin is draining the clock as UNLV leads 31-29. 10 on the shot clock, 13 on the game clock. Colvin looking, finds Alexander left side. 3 on the shot clock. Destiny Brown with 1 second, and it's a travel. No, they call a hooking foul offensive on Destiny Brown, a turnover, and a costly one here late.
I love how they're getting Destiny into the game, having her post up in the paint, getting those easy shots, hopefully.
Abraham full court or half court shot is missed off the back. And after 20 minutes of play, the Lady Rebels lead 31-29 going into halftime. And with that, we're going to step aside. Don't go anywhere. More Lady Rebel basketball on the other side here on Rebel Sports Net. Welcome back inside the Cox Pavilion. You're listening to UNLV Lady Rebel basketball here on Rebel Sportsnet. Wyatt, Touchet, and Ricky Lust here on the call. The Lady Rebels coming out of halftime, leading this ball game 31-29 over the Washington State Cougars. And they've had such great success, Ricky, driving to the paint, not only succeeding, making some buckets, but also getting to the free throw line. They've been 12 of 15 to the free throw line, so that shows how much they've been getting to the line.
Yeah, 12 from 15, great percentage there. Getting to the line, obviously, driving to the basket, getting those extra points. And for the Cougars, they're only gone to the line once. We're doing a great job defensively, not fouling them, letting them get those extra points. And like I said earlier, the free throws are going to be the difference maker in this game, and it's already showing. Obviously, we got 15, they got 1. It's going to be a big free throwing game, especially for us so far.
One of the top performers so far through one half is Jasmine Lott. We haven't seen a lot of her in the last year and a half due to injury. She redshirted last year, but she is performing tonight with 11 points, leading the team, and is tied for leading this game. 3 of 7 from the field, but she's been one of those players that have been getting to the free throw line. 4 of 4, perfect from the line.
Yeah, pure hoops from Lott today. 11 points. Got 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 blocks, but the main one, 0 turnovers. Great offensively holding the ball, not turning it over, which is key right now in this tight game.
And take a look at the other side for the Cougars. They've been hitting from deep. 4 of 10 from deep, 40%. They've been doing well. They're going to have to rely on that to stay in this game, and potentially when head coach Kami Etheridge is 200th game of her career. And we're going to see it here at the start of the second half. Kami Etheridge and the Cougars will start the ball here in the third quarter. Villa driving right side and 1. A quick score here to get something going for this Cougar offense.
Of course, as I mentioned, we were doing great not giving the fouls. We give out a foul, but it's okay. They've only had one other attempt today, so we'll keep
at some point they're going to get to the free throw line. They shot 1 free throw the entire first half. You're telling me they're not going to do that, and they're going to do that in the second half? I doubt it. And Villa getting to the line. She's going to shoot 1 free throw, looking to convert here for the and 1. And she does. She has 14 on the night. On the court for UNLV, Colvin, Brown, Lott, Alexander, and Rowland. And for the Cougars, Villa, Chatfield, Valancic, Abraham, and Rude. Down low, Rowland against Rude, working, tip pass, or tip dribble rather, and it's recovered by Shelby Brown. With 10 on the shot clock, Colvin at the logo, rejects the screen. Lott on the baseline with 3, no good. Fighting for the rebound, and it's Rude.
Kind of an awkward shot there for Lott. Looked like maybe some contact, but nothing called.
Now on the other side, Chatfield at the logo. About 1 minute has passed here in the third quarter. Washington State leads 32-31. Villa for 3. No good, in and out. Rebound Brown. Alexander in transition. Passes it, dangerous, almost stolen there. Able to get to Brown. Now Colvin on the left wing. Gets it over to Lott with 17 on the shot clock. Brown to Alexander on the right wing. Sizing up, crossover, spinning, fadeaway, and it's good.
Beautiful shot. I'm going to need to take that into my rec game tomorrow.
You and me both, Ricky. You and me both. Villa tries to drive, picks up her dribble at the line, passes it to Rude down low, shot over Lott as she travels, and a turnover here for the Cougars.
The defense continuing into the second half for the Rebs. I wanted to point out another thing we are doing great is our rebounding. We're currently out rebounding the Cougars 22-16, which is helping us keep this short lead.
Lott down low to Rowland, posting up Rude, misses, Ball tipped out of bounds by Abraham, and Brown hits the hardwood, but it's going to stay here for the Lady Rebels. 11 seconds on the shot clock, 7:57 remaining in the third quarter, and UNLV leads 33-32. Shelby Brown shaken up, and she'll go to the sideline and get examined there by the athletic trainer. Coming in is Destiny Brown. Alexander fouled on the entry point pass by Chatfield, her second personal, and that will reset the shot clock to 20.
Yeah, hopefully we can set up a nice play here, get an open shot, open up the offense here a little bit, go on a little run.
Lotte inbound, gets it to Alexander, backing down on the left baseline, contact on the fade, no good, but she'll go to the line and shoot two.
Foul number 10, Charlotte Abraham, her third personal, team second.
Attacking the rim again.
At the line,
What we need, shooting more free throws.
Aaliyah Alexander going to the line, has 8 points on the night so far, looking to go for double digits here. First free throws up and swirls in. Almost looked like it fell out there, but that one goes in and counts.
I was holding my fist there, wanting that go in.
I feel like that's how oftentimes my free throws go now that I'm a retired ex-high school player hooper. You know what I mean? And the free throws are both made by Alexander. She goes 6 for 6 here tonight, and she is in double digits with 10. UNLV leads 35-32 with about 7.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Stolen pass, Alexander in transition, 2-on-1 with Colvin, gets the pass. Colvin off the glass high, no good. She is still scoreless here. 3 minutes in to the third quarter.
Colvin trying to draw that foul there, didn't get it. Looks a little shaken up coming out of the game right now, but
back for the Lady Rebels, number 2, Mariah Elohim.
Colvin a little shaken up after taking a spill onto the ground. Mariah Elohim will come into the game, inbounds it to Roland for the entry pass. Roland driving right side, and it's in.
using that backboard textbook layup right there.
8 points and 4 rebounds for the reigning 6th player of the year in the Mountain West. UNLV leads by 5 with 7 minutes to go. Villa off the screen from Rude, picks up her dribble and gives it to Alcina at the top. 7 on the shot clock. Abraham trying to get something going. Kick out, Valancic for 3, no good from the corner. Loose ball on the ground, rebounded by Abraham. Villa gets the pass, misses it under the hoop, and Valancic is fouled by Alexander, and she will go to the line to shoot 2.
Alexander, her first personal, team second.
Yeah, going back to Roland on that shot. Lindy LaRock loves her and compares her to Desiree Young for her versatility, defense, and calm poise as she stood there getting contact in the paint.
Desiree Young, one of the best players in the Mountain West as her time as a Lady Rebel, and a very admirable comparison there. And the free throws made there by Valancic. She has 7 on the night, complemented by 5 rebounds. And Colvin will be going back to the scorers table as Lindy LaRock is giving her some words of wisdom.
We're going to need her to get hot this second half.
And Roland driving to the left side, rips through and puts up another bucket. She now has double digits on the night with 10.
As I was saying, Colvin hasn't really done anything tonight but assist, being that true point guard that we need her to be. But close game, we're going to need her to put up some shots here.
A great leader and a smart basketball player, showing it on both ends. Does not have to score to make an impact. From 3, no good. Missed there by Abraham. Rebound, Elohim, transition. Looking to push the pace. Destiny Brown at the top of the key. Gets the ball to Law on the left side. Driving, contact and fouled. Missed shot. She'll go to line to shoot her 5th and 6th free throws of the night.
Alcina, her first personal, team's 4th.
Foul there by Alcina. her first personal. Lady Rebels lead 39-34 with 5:51 remaining. Jasmine Lott so far leading the Lady Rebels in scoring with 11. Going to line to shoot 2 here.
Just 4 points away from setting a new career high. She's going to be big for this program this year, and I'm loving seeing what I'm seeing here.
She makes the first free throw. And the second here is good. Perfect from the line, 6 for 6. Now 2 away from her career high. Erica Collins, the longtime Rebel, getting some playing time here halfway through the third quarter. One of the most valued members of this program, getting her first appearance of the season tonight.
She's going to be a great paint defender, post player, playing against Malia Rudd for Washington.
Abraham in the corner misses that 3, and a foul on the ground, a late whistle. It's going to go against Meadow Rowland, her third personal. Correction. They give that to Erica Collins, her first personal. And so with that foul, we're going to step aside for a quick timeout from Washington State. The Lady Rebels lead 41-34. Don't go anywhere. 5:29 remaining in this third quarter here from the Pavilion. Thanks for sticking with us here on Rebel Sports Net. You're listening to UNLV Lady Rebel basketball. The Lady Rebels lead 41-34 with 5:29 remaining here in the third quarter. As we take a look ahead of the upcoming schedule, this is the home opener, one of 3 straight home games. On the 9th, they play DePaul at home, and number 16th Baylor on the 14th. That's one that Coach Lindy LaRock has circled on the calendar for great competition and an opportunity to make a statement. 3 games after that on the road, 2 games after that on the road, Montana State on the 18th, and then Arizona State on the 22nd. And then they come back home for an invitational on the 26th against Creighton.
Yeah, that Baylor game is going to be fun to watch. You guys here on the live stream are going to have the privilege of hearing Whitaker Lummis on the call that night. What a guy.
My guy Whit. Both y'all sophomores this year. We had some fun laughs at the NBA Summer League and some good times as well. Missed 3-pointer by Alcina. Colvin going the other way. The rebound was by Roland. Colvin coast to coast off the glass, no good. Rebound Alexander. Fadeaway jumper, just short. Collins rebound, kicks it back out to Alexander in the corner. With 10 seconds on the shot clock, Collins, right side screen. Alexander for 3. Dead on, no good. Rebound, Abraham.
Great hustle from Teagan there, trying to get that foul call, landing on the ground, getting right back up and getting back into the game.
Although Colvin has no points so far, 0-4 from the field, she has 6 rebounds to accompany for. Villa driving, left baseline, and the edge of her shoe taps that white on the out-of-bounds baseline, and so it's a turnover there. And a quick timeout on the floor. We're going to step aside shortly. Don't go anywhere. UNLV leads 41-34 over Washington State. Joining us here at the Pavilion courtside is some Lady Rebel royalty. Essence Booker and Justice Etheridge are enjoying the sights of this game as the Lady Rebels lead 41-34. Those two have been an integral part in building this program, getting to the tournament with those teams. You know, Justice Etheridge, an all Mountain West teamer, and of course the defensive side from Etheridge is dominant as an all Mountain West defensive player. Good to see those two back in the building here in the Pavilion. Mariah Elheim bringing the ball up for the Lady Rebels. They lead 41-34, 4:25 remaining here in the third quarter. 2-3 zone here from the Cougars. Deep three from Lott, no good. Rebound Villa. Haziri over to Valancic. Now Kuritz on the left baseline. Driving against Roland, no good. Rebound Rude. Ball on the ground, fighting for it is Leo. Trying to get rid of it, and it's a jump ball, and the possession arrows favor UNLV.
Great hustle there from Destiny Leo, the grad student from Cleveland State.
And just as the inbound from Roland to Leo is in play, a late whistle from the sideline referee at near the scorer's table, making sure that that possession arrow gets flipped over for Washington State. And so now less than 4 minutes to go, another turnover here by Washington State. They have 15 on the night, 21 in their home opener against Idaho. Roughly on pace for that same amount. Rolling on the baseline, it's in.
We know what they're going to be practicing this week in practice.
And a scoring drought finally is ended there. Correction, the run continues. 6-0 run over the last 3 minutes here for the Lady Rebels. The Cougars are in a scoring drought of over 3 minutes. In the corner, Kuritz, no good, a little too strong. Rebound Valancic, finds Villa driving off the top of the glass, and no good, and it's out of bounds off that shot attempt. UNLV ball.
What a high layup there. I was wondering if that was going to hit the ceiling.
That's one of those that you try to at practice and just not good enough. Destiny Leo for three, just short off the front rim. Rebound Valancic now. Haziri in transition, trying to get a quick bucket. And Villa on the right wing, down low to Rude. Backing down Collins and succeeds. Her first points of the night.
Yeah, Rude, one of the, I think, 3 Americans on this Washington team. She is a Washington native, though, so it's home team.
Some missed shots down low. Collins fouled by Villa, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul number 2, Eleanor Villa. Her first personal.
And that's Villa's first personal of the evening. At the scorer's table coming in for the Cougars. For Rude is number 33, Alex Colville. Collins shooting 2 at the line. Makes the first, extending this UNLV lead to 8 with 2:38 to go here in the third.
I think that puts us 17 of 20 from free throws tonight.
Both free throws knocked down. Now 18 of 21.
18 of
You are
21
correct, sir.
now.
So now score is 45-36. UNLV leads by 9 with 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. On the court for the Lady Rebels, Shelby Brown, Destiny Leo, Jasmine Lott, Aaliyah Alexander, and Meadow Rowland. Valancic turns the ball over. Shelby Brown with the ball. Skips it over to Leo. Down low, wide open is Rowland. Pump fake off the glass and in on the right side.
Yeah. Just a great possession there. 3 Rebs on the court right now in double digits. You love to see that as we are up 11 with 2 minutes left.
And a timeout by Coach Etheridge. Going to need to talk some things over as they trail by 11 with 2:01 remaining. You're here listening on Rebel Sports Net. Thanks for sticking with us here as a quick 30-second timeout by Coach Etheridge just to collect this Cougar team, be able to take a second, rethink some things, collect themselves, and try to cut down this 11-point deficit. And it starts here on this offensive possession.
Yes, it helped them collect themselves. Also allowed our Lady Rebs to collect themselves. So we'll see what happens here.
Less than 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. UNLV leads 47-36. Valancic down low, off the pass from Villa, unable to make it. Colville gets the rebound. Valancic then gets the ball from Colville, throws it off Brown's leg, but they give the ball to UNLV, and they're going to review this one. I definitely thought that was off Shelby Brown.
Exactly. I saw her throw it off Shelby's leg. I'm confused there.
I mean, we're several hundred yards away from this, but I'd be pretty confident if I was a betting man, that'd be Cougar ball here. As we take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington State Cougars, they continue their road trip to southern Utah on the 8th, and then have a homestand of 3 straight games. On the 14th, it begins against Stanford. Then on the 19th, against Oregon. Following that, Missouri comes into town to Pullman on the 23rd. And then they cap off against Miami of Ohio on the 28th.
Man, what a football game that was for us, UNLV versus Miami of Ohio. That was an exciting one. But that Stanford game sticks out. You know, Lindy LaRock played at Stanford, coached a little bit at Stanford. You know who else went to Stanford? That is one of my favorite players of all time, Dwight Powell.
Why is he one of your favorite players of all time?
He's just a great guy. Was he 6'11", 6'10" for the Mavs? Okay. Doesn't get appreciated enough.
I respect that. It's not like LeBron James. No disrespect to LeBron. But you don't hear Dwight Powell often.
Nope.
Not at all, actually. I don't think I've ever heard you say that. This is a first.
Well,
breaking news.
Dwight Powell.
Breaking news. Ricky Luff's favorite player is Dwight Powell. So after review, it was Cougar ball. Unable to put the ball in the hoop. So now the Lady Rebels are on offense. Minute 20 here in the third quarter. Fade away, missed shot by Aaliyah Alexander. Ball tipped out of bounds, and it's Cougar ball. On the court for UNLV, Brown, Leo, Lott, Alexander, and Roland. And for the Cougars, Haziri, Villa, Valancic, Curtis, and Colville. Haziri just gets subbed out, and now it's Abraham in for her. Now a minute 15 to go here in the third quarter. 47-36, UNLV leads by 11. Driving right side is Villa. Behind the back, step through, runs into Roland, and a foul is called. And head coach Lindy LaRock is livid as she hops off the bench.
Hey, I don't blame her. I do not want foul calls against my team. Obviously, you try to make sure that doesn't happen in practice. You practice it, but obviously it's going to happen. Not sure if that was the correct call there, though, by
the referee that made the call is talking one-on-one to head coach Lindy LaRock, and she's pleading her case. And the UNLV Scarlet and Gray band, marching band, making some noise on the side just beside us over here on the right side.
Shout out the director, Dr. Coiner. He was my guitar teacher junior year of high school at Foothill.
Wow.
He left mid-year to come start his job here at UNLV.
We might need to open up one of these segments and say, do you know Ricky Luss? There's a lot that I'm learning here tonight.
Yep.
I like it. Villa splits those 2 free throws, 1 of 2. It's now a 10-point game with less than a minute to go. Alexander at the top of the key off the screen from Shelby Brown. Alexander looks to attack, passes it over to Brown. Brown now drives. Contact, loses the ball. Turnover here by UNLV. Cougars take over.
Yeah. Looked like she wanted a foul call there. Looked pretty clean defense to me from Washington. Obviously, the ref thought so as well.
About 10.3 seconds between shot and game clock. 30 seconds remains here in the third quarter. 47-37. Valancic, handoff to Villa. Guarded by Lott, driving right side. 9 on the shot clock. Behind the back, left side now. No good. Rebound rolling with 12 seconds. Colvin now hurrying up. Gets the ball advanced to Lott. 7 on the game clock. Spinning. Hit as she shoots. No good. Valancic with 1 second. Heaves it from half court. Not even close. And the Lady Rebels lead by 10 as they head into the fourth quarter. 47-37, 30 minutes down, 10 to go. Don't go anywhere. More action here on Rebel Sports Net. Welcome back inside the Pavilion. The Lady Rebels lead 47-37 over the Washington State Cougars. Here at the broadcast booth, Wyatt, Touchet, and Ricky Less. If you're now just joining us, we had a lot of new facts that we learned about Ricky Less today. Dwight Powell, the center and big man for the Dallas Mavericks, is one of his favorite players. And the director for the UNLV Scarlet and Gray Marching Band was his band teacher in high school.
Guitar teacher.
Correction, thank you. So momentarily, when we have a second, I jokingly said we're going to do 2 truths and a lie, and we're going to do it here live because we need to learn more about you. Those have been some fun facts. Foul on the ground by Shelby Brown, and we're going to do it right now. Okay. Give me your 2 truths and a lie, and I got to guess to see which one's the lie.
Ready?
Go ahead.
1, I'm a middle child.
All right.
2, my dad went to UNLV.
Okay.
And 3, I'm related to Steph Curry.
All right. If you're somehow related to Steph Curry, I'll be damned. Are you related to Steph Curry?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. That one was a little easier than I thought. I thought.
There's not much interesting about me, but just a couple of things that we found out tonight.
Villa off the right side, wide open lane, lays it in, and brings the score within 6. 47-41, 9.5 minutes to go here from the Pavilion. We're having some fun watching some Lady Rebel basketball. We got to get you more prep next time so we have some more juicy facts about you.
I'll create a whole sheet next time like I got here for both teams.
We put you on the spot, so I'll give you some grace there.
Some Ricky Less lore.
8 seconds on the shot clock. Alexander backing down Kuritz. And she makes that one look easy, 49-41.
Getting close with only 9 minutes left.
If you're Coach Etheridge, what is the mentality and message for these Cougars late down the stretch?
I think just hustle. Hustle, get down the floor, get the play set, open up some space, and just shoot the ball. Obviously you got to shoot the ball better as we see there.
Colville down low over Alexander. Bring this game within 6 again.
It's a great job climbing back from the Cougars tonight.
8.5 to go here, remaining in this ball game. Rowland driving right side, contact as she drives, and they're going to call it on the ground on Colville, who now has her 4th personal. Now Coach Etheridge has a difficult decision to make. Does she keep her in and risk Colville fouling out, or does she take her out and preserve the final moments of this game?
Honestly, if that was my decision, I'd keep her in as long as I can. Hopefully not making those fouls.
And that's what she does. Alexander driving left side, fouled by Kuritz. She now has her fourth personal.
Team second.
So now you have 2 players in foul trouble. Last game, Charlotte Abraham fouled out with 5.
Alexander shooting 2 shots.
And so Alexander will go to line and shoot 2. She has been perfect so far, 6 for 6 with 12 points on the night, and misses
And
on the 7th.
broadcast jinx.
No, we're not going to do
comes
broadcast
again.
jinx. My old
Strikes
friend
again.
Ryan Gilder, she is 6 for 7 from the line.
Oh.
I've talked about this so many times with my family members and people that listen, talking about broadcast jinx and other broadcasters that they think intentionally does it. I'm not going to name names, but I promise you, I was saying that earlier, and no one batted an eye. Aaliyah Alexander, 7 of 8, splits those free throws there and gives the lead of the night. Of the night. 50-45 with 8 minutes to go. Alexander driving past Villa, some contact and foul there. Second personal on Villa.
Yeah, just a great drive there again. I mean, not much to pick at.
Coming into the game is Destiny Brown. Coming out is Shelby Brown. On the court for UNLV is Colvin, Elohim, Brown, Alexander, and Roland.
Alexander transfer from Eastern Washington.
Last season, yes. Very valuable asset as a starter and coming back, one of the few returners.
1,000 career points for them there.
Yes, one of the few returners and making her impact here, making her 8th free throw of the night. And now she has 15, extending the lead back to 7. Less than 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Full court press, 2-2-1. Elohim with the steal, shot, it's good. Extends it now, 54-45.
Just great defense again. I mean, I can't.
And the Cougars able to get across the court. That was their 18th turnover on the last possession. Turnover by Villa. Swings it over. Valancic kicks it over back to Villa for 3. No good. Rebound Colvin going the other way. Swings it over to Elohim. Now Alexander in the corner driving. Bumped as she drives on the baseline. And the foul is called on Valancic, her second personal.
Love the ball movement there. If you keep moving the ball, you're going to find an open shot eventually.
The Lady Rebels have 3 double-digit scores on the evening so far. Jasmine Lott with 13, Alexander Aaliyah with 15, and Meadow Rowland being the third as she hits her 16th points of the night on that jumper from the left elbow.
Just a great asset for the team, both offensively and defensively.
Meadow Rowland expected to be that #1 go-to player as she leads the Lady Rebels tonight with 16 points. Tip pass by Alexander off the head of Rowland and out of bounds.
Rowland trying to get that rebound there, but tripping over her fellow teammate Alexander. Good thing she didn't get hurt from that. Neither of them.
Yes, absolutely. Destiny Brown on the
looking like she's tying
ground
her shoe
right
there.
now, tagging her shoe. Hopefully she doesn't trip. 10 seconds on the shot clock for the Cougars as they inbound it. Villa, the inbounder, off the back of Destiny Brown. Recovered by Kuritz. Missed shot there. Rebound Rowland in transition, handling it. Now Colvin on the left wing.
Seen that little play from in a lot of highlights, but haven't seen it in person. That was pretty interesting.
She almost made that into a highlight reel play, unable to convert from the jumper from Kuritz. Pump fake, Rowland gets the foul on Kuritz, and that's her 5th personal.
Foul number 15, Keandra Kuritz. That is her 5th personal foul.
And with that, Kuritz will go to the bench, and we will not see her for the rest of the 6.5 minutes here.
Rowland just needs 3 more rebounds tonight to have a double-double in the home and season opener for the Rebs.
Villa also steps out Rolling at the line, shooting 2. Misses the first off the back iron. Coming in for the first time today is Jean Chu. Number 5, the 5'7" guard from Taiwan, the senior.
Played 28 games last year for the Cougars.
And also stepping in is Alcina for Kuritz. Rowland splits those free throws. 1 of 2 from the line there. Blocked from behind is Brown.
Nothing but ball.
Get it up with Colville, who's been blocking a lot of UNLV shots today, and she returns the favor. UNLV leads 57-45 with 6:10 to go.
Getting a taste of her own medicine there.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Alexander on the left wing, guarded by Chu. Screen by Rowland off the right side. She goes left. Jumper, 20-footer, no good. Quick pace. Chu gets the ball to Alcina on the left side. Back to Chu at the top. Almost carried. Chu guarded by Colvin all the way up near half court. Alcina off the screen from Colville to the left side. Has not entered inside the arc on this possession. 10 on the shot clock. Valancic to Abraham from the right elbow. Buries that.
A fun fact about Abraham, she won silver at the 2023 FIBA 3x3 U18 World Cup.
An impressive feat here as she brings this game within 10 points, 57-47, 5:15 remaining in this ball game. Offensive foul on Elohim, and that's going to be her first personal. Tries to set a screen, leans over a little too much, and the referee is going to call that every time.
As long as it's her first, I'm okay with that.
In foul trouble for the Lady Rebels is Meadow Rowland herself, and that's it. And for the Cougars is Alex Colville. And, of course, Keandra Koritz has fouled out of this game. So in 2 games for the Cougars, they've had a player foul out in each. And the first game was Abraham's, and in this one is Koritz. Missed shot there, rebound by Brown. And Colvin in transition, bringing the ball up. Now just getting the ball past half court. Less than 5 minutes to go. UNLV leads 57-47. And a coach by head coach Lindy LaRocque. So we're going to step aside here. Don't go anywhere. More action on the other side. .451 remaining here inside the Pavilion. The Lady Rebels lead the Cougars 57-47. Some key stats to look at if you're curious why the score is why it is. The Lady Rebels have gone to the free throw line 27 times and have made 81% of those, and have also scored 20 points off the 18 turnovers from the Cougars. Those add up, and that's a huge reason why we're seeing this 10-point lead for UNLV.
Yeah, the 27 attempts at the line compared to the 6 for the Cougars is absolutely insane, and it shows a lot about our defense. Not being able to foul the other team, not letting them get to the line. Great defense.
Inbounding the ball for UNLV is Colvin. On the court for UNLV, Colvin, Elohim, Destiny Brown, Jasmine Lott, and Shelby Brown. And for Washington State, Lott for 3, no good off the back iron. UNLV is 1 for 10. Shelby Brown keeps this alive with a second chance opportunity. Passing the ball around 13 on the shot clock. Elohim on the outside. Colvin with 9 on the shot clock. Lott now driving, penetrating the 2-3 zone. Bounces around and falls.
Keeping her poised as the shot clock was going down, creating her own shot. Just a beautiful possession there.
Another second chance point here. In their loss to Idaho, the Cougars gave up 26 second chance points, and it's haunting them here today. Chu saves the ball, but Lott able to grab it, and she is fouled as she rebounds. The foul will go to Valancic for her third personal.
Foul number 9, Tanya Valancic, her third personal.
On the court for the Cougars, Chu, Valancic, Abraham, Alcina, and Colville. Colville also in foul trouble with 4, 1 away from fouling out.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed by Colville here, being able to not foul anybody to get fouled out for as long as she has. I would not be able to do that. I myself play like Draymond Green.
Law at the line makes her 7th free throw here. She was 6 for 6, now she's 7 for 7 with 16 points on the night. And the 8th free throw is good. She is perfect from the line, extending the lead 61-47 with 3:58 remaining.
Yeah. Malia Rudd comes in for Washington, hopefully to have that paint presence.
Chu in the corner, tries to get the pass. It's Alcina.
That looked like it hurt.
Excuse me, Abraham, but Colvin tries to steal it and runs into Abraham, knee first into the gut. Abraham able to get up there. I don't know if I would have been able to get up after that one. That's like a flying knee to the chest.
I don't know how she got up.
In the 2-3 zone, Colvin on the left side. Lott covering the middle. Rude on the elbow. Kick out. Alcina for 3. No good. Air balls that one. Brown rebounds it, but Abraham rips it out of her hand, and 3 in the key, unable to get the ball out. None of her teammates able to flash out to try to get the ball from a 3-second violation.
I'm very happy they called it. You don't see that a lot. And I always count when I'm defending, I always count the players being in the paint, and they're always in there for more than 3 seconds, and it never gets called. So I'm very happy with that call.
Meadow Rowland checks in for Destiny Brown. 61-47 remaining. Excuse me, 61-47, 3:15 remaining. Law on the right wing, down low, rolling one-on-one. Colville misses that one.
Nice little step through, just pushed it up past the rim a little too much.
Chu over to Rude at the top, above the arc. Abraham now gets it back to Chu. A double screen here. Chu off the right side from Rude, gets it over to Abraham. Down low, Rude making some positioning, and she does. Great job using her body, bringing it to a 12-point deficit.
Hitting that X, I don't know how many times I've practiced that. Got to make sure you hit that X, and she did exactly that.
Colvin with 2.5 minutes here, 17 on the shot clock, dribbling the clock away. 10 on the shot clock now, not going anywhere. Now the screen from Rowland. Not much of an effort, gets around. Alexander for 3, splash! And a quick timeout from Lindy LaRock with 2:15 to go. So we're gonna quickly step aside, don't go anywhere. 2 minutes and 15 seconds, the Lady Rebels lead by 15. Welcome back inside the Pavilion. Thanks for sticking with us here on Rebel Sports Net. You're listening to UNLV Lady Rebels basketball. UNLV leads 64-49 over Washington State. They've had great defensive presence, limiting their fouls. but also have been attacking the rim on offense and been getting to the line 29 times through the first 38 minutes of this game.
Yeah, point guard Tegan Colvin has no points, but really showing it how she can affect this team with her rebounding and assisting.
Full court press here from the Lady Rebels. Now sets back up in the 2-3 zone, wasting 15 seconds of the shot clock and game clock for the Cougars. Missed shot there by Chatfield. Rebound, Colville puts it up and in. She has 6 on the night.
Can't really do much there. The 6'6" center against really the tallest person, which is Roland, 6'2".
Every inch matters, especially when you're down low in the paint. Colvin just dribbling out the clock here. 90 seconds to go, 12 on the shot clock. A second defender comes. Lott open for 3. Decides to drive. Finds the open man in Colvin. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Fade away jumper, no good. Rebound Alcina the other way. Brown behind her. Pokes the ball out and steals it. And Coach Etheridge just sits down on the bench in disbelief.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
1 minute to go. UNLV leads by 13. The Lady Rebels on their opening night at home have looked to secure a win here. Roland driving, floater, no good. Rebound Colville. Roland fights for it, grabs it back. And a rebound by Chatfield. Shelby Brown asking for a call, sitting on the ground, looking at the referee. Coach Roman Owens and Lindy LaRock screaming at her to get up as they lead by 13 with 28.2 seconds to go. And on the other side, the ball's out of bounds, but it is Cougar ball. And a quick timeout by Coach Etheridge. I'm kind of surprised Shelby Brown did not get up there on the other side.
Yeah, it looked like there was a couple missed calls there. I don't blame her sitting there. I mean, yes, you want to get up, hustle down the court, help your team out, but I counted at least 3 possible missed calls there by the refs that, I mean, I don't know.
One of the things coming into this game and coming into the season as a whole, you have 9 newcomers. And with that being said, there's a lot of emphasis on building chemistry and building unity as one. This is a program for the last 4 years has built championship pedigree, and obviously, you know, they're the preseason favorites coming into this season, so everyone still expects that from what they've built. Much is given, but in this case, much has been taken for them. They have taken these championships one year after another. Much is expected, and so when you take a look at the stat sheet, I know Coach Lindy LaRock is not happy with what she's seen. She expects even greater play from this squad, but that's just because they've been a championship team for the last 4 years.
Yeah, being a part of a university like UNLV with its basketball history of really hustling out there, running, you expect the same thing on every team. And I understand why she's mad, but as the game gets going here again.
About 8 seconds between shot and game clock. Rude blocked by Destiny Brown, sends that one out of bounds. Access denied.
Great defense by the 6'4" senior from Alcorn State.
Colville, the entry pass, hands it off to Abraham. Driving right on the baseline, now kicks it over to Colville at the right elbow. Alcina off the screen from Colville, right side, no good. Foul on the ground against UNLV. That's going to go against Destiny Brown, her 3rd personal. Score 64-51 with 13.6 remaining left in this game. And awaiting this possession, the Lady Rebels will get their first win of the season. Kick ball here by Alexander, and they're going to reset. Ten seconds on the play clock. Driving. Abraham left side, no good. Rebound rolling. She is 1 rebound short of a double-double. 17 points, 9 rebounds. And a good return here for the Lady Rebels as they capture their first win in their season opener at home, 64-51 over the Washington State Cougars.
This team looks really good on both sides. We had a couple sloppy minutes there, making sloppy passes, but got it together, really making a drive for the last half and bringing it all together, getting it more to the line, making all those free throws. I'm so excited to watch this team grow and thrive this season.
Some impressive stats for the beginning of the season. 24-29 from the free throw line, 83% if you want that stat. 42-34 out rebounding the Cougars. And you take a look at some of the player stats. 3 players in double-digit scoring. Jasmine Lott was 17. She was 4 of 12 from the field. A perfect 8 for 8 from the free throw line. She was dearly missed, and she made her presence known. Aaliyah Alexander, 18 points, one of the 2 key returners for this team. 9 of 10 from the free throw line. And then, of course, Meadow Rowland, 17 points, 9 rebounds on the night. 1 short from a double-double. A big night from those 3, and you can't expect anything less from them.
Yeah, we didn't get to see a lot from Jasmine last season as she had the season-ending injury. But before she got out, she was leading UNLV in free throw percentage at 95%. And we're going to need that again this season with, obviously, we had a lot of fouls during the exhibition, a lot of fouls today. We're going to need a high percentage free throw shooting, and that's going to help us secure a lot of wins this season.
Aaliyah Alexander, the leading scorer of the night. Meadow Rowland, the leading rebounder. And Tegan Colvin, the leading assist.
Yeah,
on the night
Alexander
with
last
3.
year averaged 10 points, 3 rebounds on 29 minutes per game, while Rowland totaled 195 rebounds all last season.
The 3-time Mountain West Coach of the Year stacks another win and a potential championship run this season. The Lady Rebels win 64-51 in their first win at home to start off the season. Special thank you to our program director, Kevin E. Martin, for getting this thing on the road and getting this thing rolling here from Rebel Sportsnet. Everyone here on the broadcast, Wyatt, Touchet, Ricky Lust, and everyone from Rebel Sportsnet, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good one. See you later, folks.